Before we start the video, I want to take this time to shout out my KOG member of the month, Ryan McDonough. Big thanks for being a loyal KOG member. If you want your name here, consider hitting that join button for exclusive channel benefits. Yeah, this should be lethal. GG, Joey. Got him. 9,800, almost 10,000. How's it going, guys? RNG Life here, and today Joey is finally here. So for all you guys who have not unlocked Joey, this is your chance to get him, and for everybody who does have him, good luck farming the event just to get a whole bunch of gems. As you can see, I have about 7,500-ish gems. I will probably get a good 500 extra or more by the time this event's over, because I'm going to be farming it. Because some of these cards are actually pretty cool. I like one of his new cards just because of the meme factor of it, but we'll talk about that in a second. So the cards he's bringing is, well, for all you guys who don't know, if you guys were farming YuGiOh, he can be kind of tricky. He has a fairly scary deck because he uses Dark Magicians and so on and so forth. Dude, don't even get me started on level 50. Level 50 is, like, terrifying. He's actual KOG status, dude. He's the actual king of games. But yeah, but don't worry about that with Joey, though. Joey is super easy to farm. He is insanely easy to farm. You can probably use anything to farm him. I'm not even kidding. So the cards he's offering, he's offering the DD Patrol Plane. I've only gotten one copy, and it's through the event. So yeah, dude, this thing is just not dropping for me. I am not catching these flights, which is kind of unfortunate. He's offering a Dice It as well, which is kind of cool. I think you could have also gotten a prismatic version of this through the event like I did, which is pretty cool. And then the one card I really want to talk about is Head Judging, which I think this card is pretty, I like it. It's got Misjudge on it, and it basically says, when a monster on the field activates its effect, you can make the activating player toss a coin and call it. If they call it right, send this card to the graveyard. So, GG. Card is gone. It's continuous trap, by the way, so you can just keep using it, which is beautiful. So you send it to the grave, bam, it's gone, dude. Rip. If they call it wrong, though, you get to negate that affects activation, and if you do, change control of that monster to their opponent, meaning if you're negating your opponent's monster, that monster is now your monster, and I think that's hilarious. And so that's kind of fun. I like that. And you can only use the effect of this card once per turn, which you shouldn't worry. It's a continuous trap, so you're gonna have one negation per turn, and I like that, dude. This card is kind of cheesy. I like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and show off what deck we're using to farm Joey, though. All right, and here we are. We got Red Eyes Slash to farm Joey. I am literally farming Joey with his own Red Eyes, and I'm keeping up the trend, because I did the same thing to Yugi. I farmed him with his own boss monster Mahad, which is technically related to Dark Magician, and in this case I'm using Red Eyes Slash to farm Joey, which is related to Red Eyes. So I just wanted to keep up that theme, because I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it, because yes, you can use Yubel. Yubel is like the no-brain strategy. It will farm him every time. Yubel farms literally almost anybody. So yeah, Yubel would work on farming mostly everybody, but if you want to have a little bit of make it a little bit interesting, you can use this deck. You can use a lot of decks, to be honest. You could probably run Cloudian farms, any Winged Dragon of Raw farm deck. You can probably run a lot of different things. So here are the cards that I'm running. Like I said, I'm running one copy of Red Eye Slash Dragon. If you pick up one copy of the actual Red Eye structure deck, by the way, which is either 500 or 1,000 gems, I do not remember, but I think it's like 500. And if you pick that up, you will have this deck for the most part. You will have the main parts of this deck, aside from that Red Eyes Insight, which you will need to pick up with like rank ticket rewards and so on and so forth. So yeah, good luck getting the Insight. Insight is amazing. I'm running this at 3 because this is gonna search you your one copy of Fusion. If you have more copies of Fusion, definitely run them. I have 3 copies, but for the sake of the video, for the sake of making it free to play, I'm running only 1 copy. So that's just a sacrifice I'm taking. But when a video's done, I'm probably gonna bump it up to 3, dude, because it's just a good card, and it will help consistency immensely, dude. So cards that are in the structure deck, for example, Red Eyes Wyvern, Red Eyes Fusion, Red Eyes Slash, even Cards of the Red Stone is in there, and you can use all these cards in this deck. Pretty nice. Cards of the Red Stone I'm only using for one particular combo. You can run this deck skillless if you want. You don't really need a skill, but I'm using the skill See You Later, so I can use my Return of the Red Eyes, which is also in the structure deck, by the way. Sorry, I left that out. Return of the Red Eyes to pretty much revive a Red Eyes back onto the field. specifically the prismatic, because it gives you prismatic points, and then you see later, put it back into your hand, then bam, cards of redstone, discards it, draw 2 cards, literally pot of greed, and then you get the ability of Red Eyes, Return of the Red Eyes again, because you'll probably use this on your opponent's turn or something. So it's not bad. It's a really, really good play. You'll pretty much, it's just a +2 inherent if you can use that combo. And yeah, but if you want, you can say, screw see you later, I'm gonna run it with anybody to farm skills, and you could do that. You can literally do that. So that's what I'm running. As for the warrior engine I'm running in this deck, I'm running 1 copy of Obnoxious Celtic Guard, mainly because he's prismatic, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want this guy because he can help me stall. He's alright. I don't want to play this guy in attack position though, like, because he has attacked his little baby Red Eyes into me, and that triggered me, and I was like, why would you attack me with your little Red Eyes? Well, it's obviously because he takes like 200 damage, and then he summons Red Eyes and deals 1,000, so it's a fair trade. He ends up plussing in the end. But yeah, I wouldn't put Celtic Guard in attack position. I'm also running 2 copies of Fortress Warrior. He is a warrior. He's awesome. You can use him with the Red Eyes Fusion, so he's material. Also, the fact that you can stall with this guy very, very nicely, because it's a 1200 defense monster, and you take no battle damage even if you put it in attack position. So you can do that if you're just a mad lad. But you can also just set in defense and be like, haha, fight me. And he'll have to waste 2 attacks on this guy. So it's pretty good for stalling in those very rare situations where you just do not draw your multiple copies of Insight and cannot get your first turn started to summon a Red Eyes Fusion or something. I'm using the Vassal engine, so these guys gotta be in here. Vassal, Union Attack, and Secret Pass. So running those, I think that's pretty much everything. I got Red Eyes Spirit. This is just to revive potentially your Slash Dragon. He does have a very, very, very situational thing he can do where he summons Copycat, copies this guy's original stat line, which is 28, attacks you, and then he uses Graceful Dice or Skull Dice to pretty much mess with your monster stat line, or his monster stat line, which will then kill Slash Dragon. So that's the only situation in which he could potentially kill Slash Dragon. So there's that. Then I also have 3 copies of Good Goblin Housekeeping, just for that consistency and just so I can keep drawing cards. You can also replace this card and a few other cards with Windstorm of Atakwa if you want. You can replace a bunch of defensive cards in here if you want. And yeah, the only thing I wouldn't recommend is stuff like Countergate, because Countergate is cool, but if you already have your monster on the board, for example, one of these guys, you're kind of locked up. Like, that thing is stuck, and now you will not be able to play Return of the Red Eyes. So that's the only thing. That's why I'm just like, you know what? No, I don't like that one. But fair enough. That's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take this bad boy on. And yeah, we'll see what's up. Let's show him the power of his own Red Eyes. Alright, here he is, Joey level 40 over here. Alright, so DSOD Joey. I honestly really like the aesthetic of DSOD Joey. He just looks really cool. I just think he looks really cool. So this hand means I can stall. I can go for a first turn fusion if I really want to. I'm definitely setting that housekeeping. But right now, let's go ahead and pull off that Red Eyes Insight. I honestly just, I want to pull this off because it's pretty good. I'm going to send away my Wyvern. And I'm also going to go for this card. This card's amazing. And I honestly, yeah, I think I'm going to go for it immediately. I don't want him to get too much advantage, too many things. I literally just want to be oppressive right from the start. This is the best case scenario, starting with your Red Eyes Insight turn 1. So let's go ahead and send this away, and I'll send away, like, I don't know, let's send away one of these guards, so I can equip him as a prismatic and get some prizzy points. So very, very nice. We got our Red Eyes Slash over here, and I think that's pretty much it for now.
It is the last justice sword. Can't you get yourself back together yet? You must have known by now. Not the same at all as you was once yourself. Night and fail. I've heard and the sky has now wiped out. World of fiction sinks black heavens down.
I'm going to use a little ability, like I said earlier. I'm using this just for the sake of having it. So we're going to use our skill See You Later, which puts our boy Red Eyes back into our hand just because I have cards with Redstone. Like I talked about earlier, I'm going to use this to get rid of it, and I get some free draws. So look at that, just thinning the deck for free. Now I get to use Return of the Red Eyes to basically get my boy back for free, and I'm upgrading him to a Prismatic. So very, very nice, and let's go ahead and keep this thing moving.
Got lost in the fog. How come around these? We got lost in the future. Blindly follow when they stop down the head.
Alright, and now it's time for that last turn shenanigans. As you can see, I just kind of modulate the cards in my deck a bit by drawing, by using a Good Goblin exactly when I need it, and so on and so forth. So it's time for that last turn move, so let's go ahead and summon our boy. Let's also toggle auto, just in case. I probably don't need it, but just in case. So now I get to summon my Vassal. Vassal's going to get all his little benefits that he usually gets. Secret Pass, giving him the ability to attack directly, using that Union attack, very, very cool. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all you need to farm this Mad Lad. And it's pretty cool. Like, he does have situations where he can get a monster slightly stronger, but for the most part, he will not risk losing stronger monsters. So, yeah, Copycat's the only thing you gotta worry about, to be honest. So let's go ahead and battle right now. And, yeah, this should be lethal. GG, Joey. Got him. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Am I really Mokuba? No, I am RNG. But yeah, let's go ahead and check on that score. We should get a pretty decent score, actually. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got 9,800, almost 10,000. Of course, campaign bonus does add 1,000, so we would be getting, what, almost 9,000 normally. So, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. And look at all these fusions I got as rewards, by the way. We got that Flame Swordsman and the Thousand Dragon and Alligator Sword Dragon. Very, very cool, dude. But whatever, there you go. And there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think of the farm. And let me know if you guys are using anything else to farm him. Like I said, you can use almost anything to farm this guy, dude. Any farm deck that you can pretty much think of can most likely farm him, because it's all he really does is just unga bunga you. He's just like, I got big monster, I attack, and that's all he does. But fair enough. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. I think that's pretty much it, and I'm going to just keep farming this guy until I get that trap card that I want. But whatever, that's pretty much it. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you.